Kimberley, good day. Boyce Makodi here from the Kimberley Action Group. Community, firstly, just want to say thank you to all the residents who took the time to watch the video and also interact with the video. We've taken note of all the positive and all the negatives, but I will say that we are resolute that on the 14th of July 2025, there will definitely be a mass protest in Kimberley. The mass protest is now called the shutdown of Kimberley, 14 July 2025. And I'm just making a call to residents that if we don't stand in unity, then we should stop talking about saving Kimberley or saving our municipality, because this is what fuels the rampant corruption and the blatant incompetence and the undermining of residents. And that is residents not standing together behind the just cause. We need to unite beyond our political affiliations. We need to stand together on issues that are affecting each and every resident. We mustn't turn a blind eye to what is happening in our city. And to all those employed, all those working, I'm going to diagnose you today. You will call me Dr. Boyce after this. This tendency of you having a job and not caring what is happening around you needs to stop. I call that the I have a job syndrome. People who have a job in Kimberley and in the Salt Lake municipality, they tend to believe there's nothing wrong in Kimberley, or they tend to believe that everything is functioning perfectly just because they have a job. Hence, I'm calling that the I have a job syndrome, because people become blind, or people lose sight of what is happening around them. Once they get a job, they will continue fighting when they are unemployed. But once someone gets a job, everything changes. It's like now everyone else is lazy and they are the ones who are active in the community, and the politicians are working, which is not the case. So snap out of that syndrome and stand with your community. Each and every one of us who's employed and all those who are unemployed, on the 14th of July, it's going to be a shutdown in Kimberley. Everyone needs to participate in order to save this city and to save our municipality and to save our youth from unemployment and drug use and prostitution. All of these needs to stop, and only us as residents can stop it if we stand in unity. As long as we are divided by politicians, they will continue laughing at us while they reap the benefits of their corrupt activities. So let us not give them that power. Let us stand together and let us fight for our city. We are the capital city of the Northern Cape, but people who drive past past Kimberley, they fail to see what we have as a capital city. The only thing that's happening now in Kimberley, it's probably the building of the Salt Lake University. That's the only thing that's currently happening. And as things stand, it seems like it will be producing intellects and engineers and your doctors for other cities and other provinces, and not for our city, because we are fast becoming a ghost town. All the businesses are leaving Kimberley because economically it doesn't make sense to run a business in Kimberley, because the economy is shrinking instead of growing. That is because we have leaders who can't think, and leaders who think only with their pockets and their egos. So us as residents, let's hold them accountable. Let's save our city. Let us remove them from power. And the only way we can do that is if we stand in unity on the 14th of July 2025. Like on Samstan, let us ask for the council to be dissolved. Let us ask for the executives of the municipality to be removed, because plainly it's clear that they have failed in their duties. If they were successful, or if they were positive contributions they made, we as residents, we would have felt it. We don't have to see it. If someone is doing something good, you will feel it in terms of service delivery, in terms of the shrinking unemployment and all that. But we are not seeing that in Kimberley. Instead of actually coming up with good ways on increasing economic activity in the city, they have now hired 4 companies, your debt collectors, to go after residents and chase the poor residents who have nothing to pay their accounts. These 4 debt collection agencies, because the people in Kimberley don't have anything, and they have adopted it and they have implemented it, and it's going ahead. So if you cannot pay them, the Salt Lake municipality and these companies are going to go to court, and they are going to attach your property. Whether you are driving with the Tez or whether you are driving with the Mercedes-Benz, they are going to take your property and they're going to sell it to settle your bill. That is the power that we have given them. That is what your councillors have agreed to in council. So they shouldn't also be acting surprised in terms of what I'm saying now. They are the ones who approved it, and us as residents are going to bear the brunt of their decisions. Hence the need to stop them. This fight, I've seen in the comments people saying that it is against the poor Peters. It is not. The issue of the poor Peters, it was obvious. It was national news. So for us to be disrespected as Kimberley residents, someone had to speak up. If I was the first person to do so, let it be. But the poor Peters being sent to our council after she has failed in national, that is disrespectful to the people of Kimberley. And we are pleading to the leadership to remove the poor Peters, because we will not continue to be undermined as residents. I believe in a democracy, they say the people shall govern, and I'm asking the leaders, use your common sense to remove the poor Peters. There's case law to back up such appointments. We cannot be appointing such people with questionable ethics and morals and failed. They have failed in their duties as public servants. Why should we accept them in Kimberley? And to top it off, here in Soplike Municipality, from the 1st of July, residents will be asked to pay around 270. That's your basic and capacity charge when buying electricity. So before you can get 1 unit of electricity, you'll have to pay 270 rand. I know in the past they said not all households will be affected, but we want to make it clear again, because this has been adopted a few years ago. It should have been implemented, but because we've continued to make noise, it hasn't been implemented. And we are saying again this year, that thing will not happen in Kimberley. We will not pay basic and capacity charges. Electricity is unaffordable as it is, and to charge residents a basic and capacity charge is not from Malchit. That's Salikhabiri. If you want residents now to shut down everything, even your houses, even continue being arrogant as you are, continue disrespecting residents and disregarding their viewpoints, because here in Kimberley we won't allow it. I see in Joburg, the residents were also up in arms with the 270, but somehow they were talked down and they have accepted it. But Rona in Kimberley won't. As small as we are in numbers, we can make something very big. So don't undermine the power of the people. So don't implement it. Your previous mayor, the one who was removed last year, he assured us that will never be implemented. And we are urging the executive and to the councillors, don't implement it. If you want to know what's good for you, don't implement it. Because on the 14th of July, regardless, we are coming for you. We are coming for your heads. We don't want you in our city. We don't want you to rule our city. We don't want you to govern our city. Give the power back to the people so that we can make the decisions that are fit for the people. Because it is clear that all you think about is your pockets and you don't care about residents. So Mensa Komastan Sam, 14th of July 2025. It's a shutdown. Tell your neighbor, tell your friends, share this video. And as I said in the previous video, I hope this becomes a national thing. I'm asking everyone, all cities, all provinces, let us obstand, man. Because this continued increase in the cost of living, it's unaffordable. It doesn't make sense. Then people want to be shocked when crime goes up. People want to be shocked when the youth go into drugs. People want to be shocked when our country is falling apart. You cannot have a country where citizens cannot afford to live in. Social ills will become the norm, because the only people who will be able to afford this, it's your super rich, your politicians. And all these people have a plane on speed dial. They'll go to your Dubai, your Sandton, your Cape Town, while we here in Kimberley and surrounding areas are suffering. So let's stop there, people. That Kani Khabiri. As much as we have given them benefit of the doubt for so many decades, it needs to stop. And the 14th of July is the perfect day, because I believe from the 1st of July, everyone will feel now how more expensive it is to live in this country and to live in Soplike Municipality, a city that is dying. Thank you, Kimberley.